WandaVision is weird. Definitely the weirdest Marvel has ever been. We find out that Westview is this anomaly created by Wanda, a world within a world, so to speak. We're introduced to SWORD, or Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division, a SHIELD-like organization looking into Westview. So Maria Rambeau from Captain Marvel built SWORD, and her daughter Monica now works for them. So Monica's put on a joint mission between SWORD and the FBI to figure out what the fuck Westview is. Unfortunately, Monica accidentally gets sucked into Westview, so now the FBI and SWORD have to explore it. To do so, they bring in people knowledgeable in a variety of useful fields to aid them. In walk in another character we were familiar with, Darcy Lewis. You remember her, the astrophysicist from the Thor movies? Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp returns. The interconnectedness of the Marvel Universe is so well known that Marvel can literally pluck the most obscure characters from their history and be confident enough that their audience is okay with it. Because of Thanos' universe-altering snap and the general public knowledge of the Avengers, Darcy and SWORD are shocked to find Vision and Wanda living in this anomaly. The working theory is that the snap created a sitcom starring two Avengers, ? In navigating Westview, they track down Monica. We find out that the helicopter drone that Wanda found a few episodes back was a drone looking for Monica. When Wanda heard that static in the previous episodes, it was the FBI and SWORD trying to reach her. So it's like the first 3 episodes of WandaVision, we as in the fans of Marvel watch them like any other TV show that airs an episode a week. Then in the 4th episode, we're seeing the FBI and SWORD discover it, what we've already seen and had so many questions about. We have 2 different perspectives, and I really like that. We're brought back to the end of episode 3, and it seamlessly transitions from reality outside of Westview to the show itself. Even the screen settings begin to shift. So here's the thing, Wanda is becoming a villain. We know her life has been tragic, her Sokovian childhood, and most recently losing Vision to Thanos. Wanda earned her spot as an Avenger, so it's really sad to see her going down such a path where she's almost regressing from the path that she started with the Avengers, helping them on missions. Wanda is one of the most powerful characters in the MCU. If her mental strength is this strong, where she can literally create realities within realities, that is just nuts. Oh, and I love the Voodoo Child song that plays during episode 4's credits. Like Wanda's voodoo, inscrutable mind games she's playing with us. I feel you on that one. Her name is Agnes, Kathryn Hahn's character, Agnes. We won't know until later that her name is really Agatha Harkness, a greedy witch trying to take Wanda's powers, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So Vision and Wanda are trying to get their kids to sleep, and Agnes comes over, and suddenly their kids age like 5 years. We see a cute montage of Vision and Wanda raising their twins, and then we switch to reality with Monica recovering from her experiences in Westview. Now the show has this added perspective of the real world trying to figure out what Westview is. Episode 5 also makes us feel like Wanda is earning her name in the comics, Scarlet Witch. Up until episode 5 in the MCU, Wanda has always been Wanda Maximoff. SWORD and the FBI say that Wanda is holding people hostage living in this reality of hers. Is SWORD really the antagonist if they're trying to free the hostages and assure that Wanda can never do this again? Well, not really. It's things like shooting at Wanda's children and trying to blame it on Jimmy that makes their actions evil. Wanda has all these people under her mind control. SWORD wants to kill Wanda, but Monica wants to reason with her. I like that whole dynamic. The writing of this show is getting better. Wanda's powers are growing though, but Vision is beginning to suspect that he's living in a Truman Show-like reality. The Truman Show is clearly a major inspiration for this idea of WandaVision, but at a certain point it does feel like a very bad ripoff of sorts. Then Pietro returns, Quicksilver, remember him? But the X-Men version of the character, a separate universe from the MCU. No doubt, WandaVision, I see what you're going for, but you dropped the ball because you find out later that this isn't the Quicksilver from the X-Men universe we all know. He's really a random guy named Ralph Boner, and it seems like Marvel just wanted to twist our leg and fuck with us. That might piss you off, and I would totally get it. Now, as far as episode 6 is concerned, honestly, there's not much to explore with this one as there was with 4 and 5. I do like how Wanda is dressed up like a devil since she's acting antagonistic and almost foreshadowing her eventual reveal of her real costume or her real form, I guess. Pietro and Wanda talk about their past, and Vision finally makes his way out of Westview, but Wanda's force field or anomaly reality begins to expand in size, and it slowly consumes the ground surrounding Westview that SWORD and the FBI were based at, and beyond. Shit is getting very intense, and at this point in the show, I'm into it. There are some flaws that I do have with it, but I'll get into those more with the last video I put out, the series finale video. But for now, episodes 4, 5, and 6 served as a really good middle ground for this show. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'd be more than appreciative if you did. Have a great day, and I will see y'all next week. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.